What's up, peoples? What it do? What it do? Welcome to Celtics be balling. Celtics be balling. We actually wasn't balling tonight. We played a super mediocre game. I'm gonna try and welcome everybody. I think we already said that, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna try if you keep it. Said this and probably mentioned them 1, 2 times, or maybe 3 or 4, because we're filing people right before I get into the game. We lost. This is a quick recap of tonight's game against Philly. The final score is 106-93. Philly up before I get into it. And then do this real quick and then get into it. So like I said, the final score 106-93. Quarter by quarter, right? End of the quarter. Now I'm looking at this. I don't think this stats is right. I can't even go my Tyree because am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I could have swear that we was up because I even took notes. Let me see. I'm not busy. Is he? But me look over it before and then because I could have swear I wrote something down. Let me see. Well, yeah, I'm not sure about this score. Why that score is like that, but the first half, first I can't talk. The first quarter score, right? We was up 23 to Philly 20. Now I can't even really depend upon him to score yet because you know what I mean? I know we was up 3 points because I was like I said, I took notes in the first quarter before they really so it's definitely gotta play better, right? I don't wanna take nothing away from Philly because Philly played actually a super efficient defense, much better than I even thought. I know Philly be playing defense here and there, but y'all actually really surprised me how good y'all playing defense. And then is y'all playing defense, like I said, but we can't win games. And I gotta bring this up so we can see better. We can't win games with JB dribbling the ball so much, man. She was like kind of annoying. I know, like I said, JB be fouling people. Second in the league this year, right? In offensive fouls. He had so far he had nine offensive fouls for this series. I see other players running into people, doing all kinds of stuff. People put them head down, pushing off on people. No foul. Definitely, Jalen, you gotta play better. The whole starting unit have to play better. And that's why I love, and I'm going way ahead, but I love the fact that coach took out the starters. I think maybe like 9 minutes to go, something like that, maybe sooner. And like I said, I gotta look at that because let me see. Let me see, please. Let me see, please. Let me see, please. Might be. I thought those stats was good, so I was gonna work with it, but them can't trust them stat they know. You see me? You see me? I'm trying to find. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So these stats they're skewed. Stats are skewed, bro. Yeah. And that's what I'm like. If I looked at it and like Philly went on a crazy tirade, so it's a freaking hmm, is this right? I'm like, let's say I apologize again because I had the stats up here quarter by quarter, and I didn't like skim it to go through see if it was wrong. I didn't think it was wrong because I know we was down like 7-8 at halftime, so I looked at the halftime score, whatever. I seen the 20s at first. I knew we was up, but I didn't like double check it, so I apologize. So now that I'm looking at this, it's kind of throwing me off. So maybe I was trying to like give the bench props. It looks like we outscored Philly. That was our first time we scored 30 points. If this is correct. Now I'm looking at ESPN. If this is correct, we outscored Philly by 6. That's our first 30-point quarter all game. If like I said, if this is correct. And I love the fact that coach took out the starters because the starters wasn't performing up to par. I like that D White was a little more aggressive, but at the same time, he was hesitant to shoot a couple shots, bro. The shots is good. You gotta let them fly. Man. I understand. I mean, I still have faith in you, D White. I still have mad faith in you. So everybody got to come through. Basically, game Saturday. I don't think they announced the time yet. And I mean, I look upon this right. Tatum had 9 rebounds in the first quarter. That's the most he had. I don't know if in his, I know most in his career, that's his most rebounds he had in a quarter, but I don't know if that's like a record, like career, like personal record, whatever, regular season record, I would but that's the most he had. 9 rebounds in a quarter. That's freaking awesome. That's why I was like, the game was there, bro. You wanna know we was getting frustrated with them people that not top the crowd. And I love it. I love it. But y'all wasn't hyping up for me to believe it. When y'all was shouting Boston sucks. Yeah, we did suck tonight. I agree. We suck. But we're not a sucky team. We suck. So that's why I can say we suck tonight. We want Boston. Boston sucks. And there was another one. Y'all said that shit for like 10 seconds. Because I was like motivating, hype me up. Like, yeah. Come on. But it went so quick. I'm like, y'all don't even believe that shit. Be happy that y'all won. Y'all bringing it back to Boston. I mean, be happy for that. What y'all gonna do when we send y'all asses home? Say y'all was, oh, at least we took it to 7. Okay. And y'all could do the same. I'll come back here and whatever after the game, before the game, I didn't think that. But can't wait to go back to Boston, bro. I can't wait to go back to Boston. Like I said, I'm proud of Coach. He took us out, took the starters out like 2-3 minutes to go in the fourth. And the bench, the second unit, I don't want to call them the bench because a lot of guys been in and out the starting lineup. So I want to give them respect. Our second unit actually outscored them. And why we outscored them? Because we was moving the ball. We can't try to take people one-on-one because actually Paul George, last 2 games, the last game I was like, yeah, because that's it. My last thing, I'm like, that's why I like Paul George. He's a two-way player. That's why I liked him when he came in the league. Now, like Paul George is older. So it was like, although people make jokes or whatever, people crack jokes, but he's an older player. So it was like prime Paul George, like regardless, like if he struggles in the playoff, but he don't struggle like I already know them people there. I mean, just different fortunes, misfortunes, whatever. But I'm happy that Philly is giving us a fight. I mean, because I'm saying no one on a lead on, and then we wouldn't be able to go deal with whoever is next. I know, but I don't. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody who have it on DVR, waiting to go home or whatever to watch the game. Everything there, right? Like I said, Paul George a great Paul George, and I said it. If Paul George, if we can get 20 points tonight, 20, 25 points tonight, I was like, if him and B get 25 or whatever. Maxey had 30 tonight. Embiid is impactful. Very impact. Embiid had 19. Like I said, Calvin, trust them stats them. I look on dog. Man, I have to double check them thing before I come on again. You feel me? But so let me do this while I check it out. Check it out. I think Embiid had 19. No, they was talking about how long he almost had a triple double. So I don't know if he got to it. So let me see for a second. Almost had a triple double. So he did have 19, 10 boards, and let's say Embiid out there battling. He had an efficient night, 6 for 18, but kept us honest. I mean, because when he's shooting and setting up to shoot, you gotta like close out. So he bricked a lot of shots he usually make. But I just contribute that to trying to get back in shape, whatever. That man been through a lot. Been through a lot. Y'all gonna go through a lot Saturday too. Word. Can't wait. I can't wait. Oubre be getting like a lot of, and Oubre played 39 minutes tonight. That's what's up. 14 points. Edgecombe had 14. That's what I was trying to look at. And I didn't give Maxey his props last time, but he had 10 boards. That was his career high. So shout out to Maxey. Maxey followed up with 30, two boards and 5 assists. So and I know I'm not looking all the way over, but Maxey had some key blocks, bro. Key blocks. Him and Oubre. But they credit Maxey for no block tonight. So I'm Edgecombe, Oubre, Junior had 2. Let's say he played a decent game, 40 minutes. His shot wasn't there, but your shot doesn't have to be there. Well, shot all of them be there, but that's why you gotta switch it up. I mean, like the move they keep calling Jalen, maybe he gotta put that away. Maybe you gotta come down. Like I'm saying, they trying to attack the basket. They doing what they supposed to do, bro. For the most part, besides being more connected on defense and then being stagnant. It's like we really letting the pressure get to us, which is surprising. Because I've seen us win a lot of games this year with us shooting bad, whatever, and the threes are not falling. So let's say it's the playoffs. You gotta shoot, man. And we made 12 threes tonight. 12 of 41. Shot 1 more than last game. Put up 2 more attempts. And Philly made 3. Had 33 attempts and made 11. So, Bro. We shot 9 for 16 from the free throw line. One time Jalen missed 3 in a row. Let me see total what JB had. But JB got to do better, man. And Tatum missed a couple. Shit, between them two, we missed 5 free throws in one span between them two guys. Shit. And then JT ended up just going to the line. He was 3 for 5, so it was just those 2, whatever. And then Jalen was 2 for 6. Gotta do better. We got outshot. I think like 8 shots. I don't know if I want to say, and I wish somebody was in here so they could type it in. I don't know if they put up 8 more shots in the first quarter or the first half. We cannot be moving up the ball like we have to. You see Embiid, like that's the thing. What like the Embiid be falling all over the place. We gotta push the ball, bro. Embiid is on the ground, and then a lot of times he be on the ground, but he takes so much freaking space. You gotta like get around this man. It'd be like, jeez. I drop on the blood clot, girl, so much, dog. But that's how you know he's still. Well, that's Embiid, how Embiid play anyway. That's how you know whatever make his knees can't bend. That's how I look at it. Like when he land, he gotta like release pressure, so he gotta whatever drop roll, get up again. But there's a lot of time, at least 4 or 5 times, the man would have been on the floor, and we didn't. I don't think we took advantage one time. If we did, it was only one time. And I can't remember. Just remember that man been on the floor a lot of times. You're rolling over the floor. So like, come on, bro. This is not Twisters and whatever else games you want to play, bro. Get up on your feet and run back, and then you can't have these mofos out shooting us, bro. Like, come on, what are we doing? As I said, I'm happy coach took the starters out and let the second unit do their thing and let them watch. I'm scared as hell because Tatum didn't come back in the game. He went back to the locker room. I'm scared about that. I didn't want to look that up until, well, I really wanted to like get this together. Like I said, I was so frustrated, bro. And it's not even like I could deal with L's, whatever, because although I'm mad and blah blah blah, we still got one more game. Still got one more game. Whoever played the game, like whoever played the best, gonna win the game. We have not played our best. I haven't seen us ride to another level yet. Except for maybe game 4. We came out swinging, and then Philly was missing their shots. I haven't seen our defensive level rise up with everybody yet. It's like we're coming, but we're coming along too slow, bro. Pause. I was trying not to do it. I tried so hard not to do it. But let me say, we gotta go up and down faster. Can't be out. Come on, Philly. We can't. When I heard that, I'm like, that's how you know if we play like this Saturday, we ain't got to go nowhere. We'll be at home already. You feel me? I don't expect us to play like this, but I didn't expect us to play. And like, it's just our decision making. The decision we're making is like, to me, we still playing regular season mode. Jordan Walsh are playing great, bro. I see Jordan always play like aggressive and, you know what I mean? Jordan playing great. Like I said, the guys that came in, Ron Harper Jr., Luca, whoever else came in, you know what I mean? I'm blanking on, like, I know Peyton was in there, somebody else I'm forgetting. But y'all did a great job. Y'all moved the ball. And Embiid was in there for a little bit before he came out. So it's like we could score on them. We just gotta execute. We can't come down there like trying to force shit, bro. It's not the time. It's not the time. Just as a reference, like, and they lost, but that wasn't the reason. But last night game with Marcus Smart and Houston did win. But Marcus Smart had like 3 bad turnovers, bro. Like one time he had the ball and I think he tried to like whip it behind him to like. It would have looked sweet if he executed it. I don't know if I think it was to LeBron. Like, this is not the time. And shout out to Marcus Smart. I only bring you up because that's the only reason why I'm rooting for the Lakers to win, because you're on their squad. And you've been playing great. It was just that last game. And then some of the threes, you wide open. I know they want you to shoot it, but you can fake it and get the ball back in. I mean, not all open threes you have to take, Marcus. Not all open threes you have to take. That to say that we have to take care of the ball. I think. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just trying to give me a second. I'm trying to see. Okay, right there. Oh. Both these numbers is 18 assists for the game is trash, bro. 18 assists for the entire game. 8 assists for the entire game, bro. And last game, We had 18 assists at halftime. Ended up with 24, 25. But we had 18 assists for the whole game. 13 assists ain't too bad. That was like around what we had last game, 12, 13. Um, uh, but some turnovers hurt more. Some turnovers hurt more. I said 13 turnovers, like, oh man, it's around our average. I mean, the pressure is there's not like you're not gonna make mistakes, but don't make the mistakes you can control. I mean, guys, some things like you want to do it, but like you gotta stop yourself because it's not a regular ass game. We gotta play. We gotta raise our game up to another notch. Bench came in. We could have. They got up to 25 on us, bro. We cut the lead down to 12 when the second unit was in there. I was wondering, and I was hoping. I just wanted to see what happened if we cut it down to like 9. I did not want the starters to come back in, but I wanted to see what coach would have done. But I didn't want them to. Like, nope. Even if it was like 4 minutes to go, had 9. Nope, nope. Don't. I really want to see. And Coach Zula usually do the right thing, whatever. But being it's a playoff, and then this record right now is in what is it? Oh, at halftime in the playoffs. So now Coach is 6 for 10 after halftime, having if he's have a deficit at halftime. It was 6 for 9 before. Now we 6 for 10. So we got to change that shit. That's ugh. I was hoping we got that 7 today, so it could be 7-9, 7-10, 7-9. But I think it's not bad. But I'll say 7, 6 out of 10. I'm already losing my mind. 6 out of 10, bro. And so I really wanted that, but I expect us to play better. I said that before. I expected us to, you know what I mean? But I just need more focus. Like I said, we took 41 shots, free throws, made 12 of them. So if our free throws was off, been off a couple games this series, really, but I don't think we got in the flow with the other guys. I'll say JB only took 17 shots. It was 7 for 17. He was in foul trouble. Like one of the fouls, like and then JB gotta like you gotta look in the mirror, bro. You can't be although some of them it seems like be on rest be on some bullshit. And I said I'm a fair person. If he fouled, he fouled, but Kata foul, but they be like some of them is not fouls either. So it's like, okay, give me the fouls that I earned. Like when Jalen, the thing was his third offensive foul when he pushed off on I think it was Oubre. He definitely did. I'm like, bro, you even had to push off, man. You literally had to push off. You just did that to create more space, but you didn't have to. Really and truly, what he should have done could have grabbed it and then pump fake and just lean into him because they be getting all those calls lean into. We need to start leaning. The only person I really try to do that is and consciously I see is Tatum. So like right there, because Oubre momentum was kind of against him. He didn't know what to do. So all he had to do probably pump fake, and then Oubre would have caught himself trying to rush back to you and then jump into him, bro. You know, that's what they do. Get the foul. So JB, you gotta play way better, bro. Way better. Although these refs been reffing. Fucking refs, bro. Wow, the freaking refs. But let's say next game, we'll be back. Definitely be back, bro. That first half was like I said, was pretty decent. Maxey did his thing though. We came out looked like he was focused. As it was back on fourth quarter, low scoring quarter, as expected. Won the quarter by 3. So I was like, okay, ain't playing what we're doing. We're kind of supposed to, but then it was the first quarter. These refs started But then these guys started like, you know what I mean? Too much talking with these refs, bro. They're not even listening to y'all. So just I'm not even gonna say don't talk to them because they need to be talked to. I don't know how to solve the ref problem because like they not calling the game fair. Y'all could say I'm biased and shit because I'm a fucking Celtics fan, but say what y'all want to say. Refs ain't calling that shit fair. All over the place. Not just this game. All over the refs been trash. Been super trash all over this year. I'm talking about through the league, bro. They got I'm watching the Denver game. I'm not talking the score or whatever. I'm not even gonna say what happened, but the end result is a play that has to deal with Jokic. So that's something I talk about. When it comes up, it's in the second half. Explain it to after the play, and then you see what happens after. Like how? That's wow. That third quarter, bro, been killing us. We was down 7 going in the half. That third quarter, bro, like that third quarter, man, like this may be the third game in the third quarter. We've been, whoo, gotta take care of that, and we know that. We know this. Every team know this. After either you down or up, third quarter come is very crucial, especially the first 3-4 minutes. You gotta like literally lock in, like okay, it's 0-0. You gotta think, well, we are down, but you gotta like desperate type mode. You gotta do shit perfect for like a good 5-6 minutes to get back in the game, build that momentum. You know what I mean? Because the crowd was in it pretty much because they was doing things to keep the crowd in it. Our crowd, I say that although we didn't give the crowd a cheer, but the crowd was even when we was trying to do something, bro. Crowd wasn't really in it. They didn't yell MVP when Jalen was a line, so I appreciate that. Man, but Tatum had a decent game. I said the fouls is frustrating the shit out of him, bro. It's the lack of fouls from him or towards him. He's not getting fouls. And he's getting fouled. So it's throwing him off. But he was pretty aggressive. That's all I'm like pretty much worried, man. He went in the back and forgot the commentator. No, it was the guys that was saying I think probably before the game, Tatum was running up and down, trying to like I don't know if it's a hamstring or some shit. I don't know what. I said he went in the back, but he came back on the bench. Game was kind of out of hand. Like I said, they brought that shit up to like 25. I said the bench came in and did what we're supposed to do. Brought that shit back down to 12. They made their run again, and then. But I'm proud of them. Said not the bench second unit. And B didn't score, but he had to. He did what he was supposed to do. I said Paul George playing fantastical defense. And Paul George hitting some big shots. But even the same time with him, he was trying to choke the game away, trying to make some untimely threes, which he didn't. So we back at home Saturday. See what I'm going. That's cool. He ain't like score. He had 14, like I said. But he was all over the place playing defense. I say he got 2 blocks. So the Philly definitely outplayed us tonight. I ain't gonna like sugarcoat that shit. I could take an L. Although I'm saying the refs was not giving us a fair call. They're not the reason why we lost. So I'm not gonna say that. But I mention them because it throws your rhythm off. And then that's why I'm like, don't even say nothing to them. Like, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do, bro. Right? And then Jalen wasn't really arguing with them tonight. But it was just like he picked up like 3 fouls in the first half. Had to sit for a minute when he picked up his third. Actually, he didn't sit. He played that shit out. He didn't sit when he picked up his third. Or at least right away. He played. Thought he was gonna come out, but he stayed in there. And he didn't pick up his fourth till the second half, I believe. But Jalen just gotta make better decisions. Maybe he gotta go to another shot. maybe a pull up or something. And then JB taking too much threes, bro. I know they ain't calling, but I don't want you taking so much damn threes. I need you. Oh, they ain't calling it. Keep attacking the basket, bro. We didn't play as a unit tonight. Let me see. We only took worse than last time. Last game we took 89 shots, and this shit less. We took 86 shots tonight. 36 for 46. I mean, sorry, my bad. 42% off of 36 shots, 86 attempts. Shot the ball a little better. A little bit like 2% better. Philly. I want to see how much Philly. Which is this is weird. This is a weird number. I was expecting to see some different shit. So let me double check. So I guess we kind of almost. I don't know. Philly was holding the ball a lot because, like I said, it was up, so there was like more in a preventive defense. It wasn't rushing down. Like after like the third, middle of third, it starts slowing it down, which it's supposed to do. But they shot 44% on 80 on 39 shots made, 89 shot attempts. So they attempted 3 more shots, but in this second half, like I said, I want to say at the halftime they had 8 more shots than us, and then we ended it with them taking 3 more shots than us. They shot 44%, 33 from the three. It was 11 for 33 from the three, and we was what 12 for 41. Free throw was trash. Got like those are bunnies, bro, and those misses was like right there. So we needed them. Definitely needed them, bro. Well, like I said, I saw it go. One thing. Let me see. Peyton gotta like look for a shot more. He was trying to be aggressive, but like we wasn't playing cohesive. Not at all, and we can't have them taking more shots than us, bro. With Embiid in the game, you have to run, even if you have to run and try to like make the shot yourself and make everybody catch up with you, bro. Cause why? What I ain't like, they was bringing the ball up and Embiid was behind them. They was like waiting for him to cross and then they throw it to him. So I'm like, bro, prevent that shit. They did like 3-4 times. I'm like, this man just walking up. But then like after a while, I'm like, oh, they're gonna do the same thing, walk up. They're gonna then. So we gotta like see that, like, gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better than that. That said, game on freaking Saturday. They haven't announced the time yet. I expect us to play much better, but game 7, bro. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Definitely, if we didn't been shooting so bad the last 2 games, and then the pressure also gonna be on us. The pressure actually is on us in game 7 all the way at home because we're the one that choked the lead away. Should have been wrapped it up, but and then again, I said it. Whatever it takes, if it takes 7 games to get them out of here, that's what they're gonna be. That's what it gotta be, bro. I said. I really got nothing else to say. Rough night shooting. Really rough night. The turnovers here. Let's check one more thing. How much turnovers Philly had? So we had 13, right? Philly had 10. Philly's taking care of the ball like a mofo, bro. That part has actually been super surprising. The whole series from game 1 to now, Philly really takes care of the ball. With them moving so fast up and down, I expect us to get more turnovers. And then we got to play more aggressive. But then, like, that's the whole thing I'm here saying. But now I'm thinking at the same time saying it. Like, we're trying to play aggressive. The refs is the refs ain't supposed to help us out. They're supposed to call the game fairly. And special last 2 games, the first half, I'm talking about the last game, they was on some bull. Then they let us play. This game, the first quarter, there wasn't some bull. They let us play a little bit. Like D White got fouled, lost his shoe, and then they called a foul on him. Like it's wild, bro. I did want to mention the referee, but I don't want giving them that clout, bro. Like I think this is trash. Do y'all jobs. Just do y'all jobs. But me nah nothing else to say. You see me? Talk to y'all soon. I mean, drop something else. Thank you for taking your time, hearing me vent. Nothing else to say. Deuces.